Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Starting the half with a give to Brown. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 46-yard line.
On play action now, Wilson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards.
Third and long for him here. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. First call here coming from the shotgun. Chuck now from the gun. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got two options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Chuck's going to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Air it out on third. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
I think we can officially call this pile-on mode. They've been the better group all game. You felt it. This quarterback, well, he certainly felt the brunt of it. The rest of the way, Kate, this may be time to pad those stats and keep on pressing against a group that has had no answers for him up front.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he gets it away from his end zone. He runs it up to midfield. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now it's Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
A give now to Brown. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. On the ground, Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He got 3 on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 4.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Shuck. Running by his back. Charbonnet. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. To throw again here, it's Shuck. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Incomplete. The coverage by John Campbell.
Throwing it again here. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shuck. This one finds the fullback. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 4th down, here's Shuck. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. He dodged the tackle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
1st down throw from Wilson. This one falls incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Quincy Riley on the cover.
Wilson now from the gun. Catch made by Chase Brown. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running a draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because the call blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
They get 27 on the play, and that will set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
Brown again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
Point effort from Smith is good. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
Saints 3.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over.
Here comes the Saints offense. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you gotta wonder if they're gonna be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Motioning one of the tight ends. Shuck now on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's gonna be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Shuck to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
Washington. It's a gain of 8.
Shuck running the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Another Saints.
Off the play action, Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And Charbonnet underneath. And this one doesn't go far. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Shuck to throw. Cowboys closing in, and they get to it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
The 44-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, second down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Alec Io Manor, the intended receiver. And 4th and 4 coming up. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This one from 47 yards away. Smith able to put it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they've played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
To throw, Shuck. Setting up the screen. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's a gain of 13, but it's 3rd down.
Shuck looking from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
7 yards. That's good for the Saints.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Shuck now from the gun. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And drop this down, White. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Saints just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. So out now comes the punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Counter play, Brown. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run again with Brown. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Warner on the stop. A gain of
5
a
men in the
yard.
secondary for the
It's
Saints. 3rd
and
down.
11.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.